Cool. But I'm realizing something, that this is actually the wrong way, because this part is supposed to be exposed to the front. So it should go like this. Just like this. There we go. To a hunk of metal. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty neat. There's this mobile suit does not have a gun, does not have any kind of firearm, but it I don't know, does it need one? It has it has a big ass sword. Good enough. So this is a suit that appears like almost right at the end of the series, which from Mercury, I think it's a little unfortunate because between this and the other final suit, there just isn't enough build-up. They just kind of appear, and it's like, this is the thing now. This is the suit. Please enjoy. And it would have been nicer to have some kind of build-up because, especially in the case of Ariel, that's a suit that we have come to know and come to like really get used to. And then suddenly we were like presented with a couple of other new suits right at the end, and it's like, this is a big deal now. These are the big ones. These are the cool ones. So now you have to like them now. It's it's amongst other things, which from Mercury definitely felt rushed towards the end. And I like the series, but especially when you think about the fact that like we're going to have to wait a fair amount of time before the next like Gundam series potentially. I don't know why we have to rush these things. I don't know why that's. It's funny to think how in a lot of other instances, like the notion of dragging things along simply to prolong the series and squeeze out more like marketing bucks out of it, squeeze more like merch out of it and product. That's not necessarily always a good thing, but it might have been a good thing in this particular situation. The cow barn, yeah. Gundam has kind of always done that on some level. Definitely felt more noticeable with G, which I wonder if Bandai like even predicted that it was going to be as popular as it turned out to be. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't really think it was going to be as big of a hit, and it was kind of like a perfect storm of all these different things kind of coming together that kind of gave it that situation, and stuff that's obviously out of control, like COVID and people just being cooped up inside, and taking up the Gundam hobby. But anyways, yeah, so here is the Schwarzette. Pretty cool. Again, there should be stickers here all along the these funnel type wing things, and there's clear parts and stickers that all need to be used. I just haven't really committed to that just yet because we might do something else with this model. But as far as just this very basic build goes, I think it's quite nice. It's very clean. It's simply white and very dark gray with accents of red. And we've seen very stripped down, very simple, basic color scheme mobile suits before. And this is kind of following in the line of that. Almost reminds me of the new Gundam in some respects, with these wings and again the color scheme. But it's quite unique. This kind of the halo design element, which is totally just come off, is really cool. And just the general shaping of everything has a cool kind of look to it that is, I think when you look at the silhouette, you wouldn't mistake it for something else. It definitely, when you look at this, you'll kind of think, oh, this is a Gundam. But when you look at it very closely, there's things like the hooves, the tiny little feet or the hoof here, and again, the halo, and just the general shaping. We talked about the forearm. The shaping of some elements on this model are kind of unusual when you look at it closely. I do think, however, that this model could use some scribing. As it is right now, there's just very large flat areas with not much going on. If you look at, like here, for example, it's just a very large flat area with a small scribe there. And so that's an opportunity to do something. I don't even think it would need much, to be honest. I don't think it would need a lot in the way of scribing or plot plating, but just a little extra something. And I think you can reference the art, for example, the design concept art for this model, or other designs from Ippei Gyobu, which I believe he's the designer, or real grade kits. You could take a look at, just in general, a variety of real grade kits to kind of get an idea of like the shapes that you would want to do for these parts. That's something that I'm considering. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, exactly. Simon Lamb. I know is there anything to discuss about Simon Lamb? I guess we'll just have to bring it up naturally. We don't want to force it. But yeah, so that is what we have today. That is the Schwarzette. Again, I just wanted to finish off the last little bit of work to it. There's still the stickers. Still all these shiny mirror-like stickers. Crazy. But we'll put it in the box for now. And we will take a look at the other things that I want to work on.